Paulo and Pako here again. We are off this morning, Friday, oh never mind, it's the second half of May. Well, just like that, in a flash, Pako has disappeared, off to explore the woods without Dad. As I was saying, we're off this morning in search of our favorite invasive species. And just when you thought we might be in search of garlic mustard, which is all over the place, which is some people's not so favorite invasive species, here we have some. Look at this. I rather like it. Nope, it's not garlic mustard we're in search of. It's another invasive species. Can you guess? On we go through the woods in our neighborhood toward the river, toward the beautiful Hoosic River in northwest Massachusetts, toward our invasive species, our mystery invasive species, but one that many of you know. And by the way, we're right at the tail end of the edibility season for this invasive species up here. Further south of us, it's way past. So I suppose at the moment we're making this video for our friends in the northern US and parts of southern Canada, and of course for our friends in parts of Europe where this invasive species is also to be found and elsewhere in the world. Here we are by the river, and oh my gosh, well now, our favorite invasive species, which is, yes you guessed it, Japanese knotweed, otherwise known as Mexican bamboo. You've almost certainly seen this before along moist ground, along roadsides, along rivers and streams, basically everywhere you might not want it to be, including for some of you, your yards. So what can you do with Japanese knotweed, Mexican bamboo, other than try your best to eradicate it because you hate it? Well, once the edibility season is over with, if you need to escape someone into a river or lake and you find some, well, break off a dry, hollow stem, immerse yourself in water and breathe through that stem. No one will see you. While you can still eat it as a trailside snack, the stems, you can take it home, grill the stems, you can chop them up, make them into pies, tarts, you name it. Delicious, lemony. By the time you see this, probably for most of you, it will no longer be edible, but at worst it will be fibrous, stringy. But, see this? Break off a bit of the top of a stem. The young shoots are the best. The most recent growth, in other words, the top 6-12 inches or so. Break it off, and if it breaks off cleanly, you know, try it out. Again, use your field guide just to make sure you're really eating Japanese knotweed. Although there are really not too many plants, poisonous ones, you can confuse this with. Hey Pako, where are you going? And next, as long as we're in the woods here by the river, we are in search of the only tree that I know of in this region whose leaves, for a little while in the spring, for a couple weeks anyway, early in this leaf season, you can eat straight off the tree. I mean, you can graze on it. The leaves taste basically like nothing much. A bit like lettuce. So let's see if we can find it. Pako is looking for it as we speak. Meanwhile, we're passing by quite a few maple trees as well. Pako, you think we found some? I think so. Hey, look at this. Let's zero in on these leaves here. Ah, yes. Good job, Pako. Okay, member of the linden family, basswood. So the young basswood tree here has smooth bark, The branches are not opposite each other like maples and ashes. The leaves really are hard to misidentify, but if you use a field guide, you definitely won't. The light green, they're really just so tender. Like if you bite into a maple leaf in the spring, you won't have much luck eating it because it will be fibrous and oh my gosh, Pako is stuck in the river while I am.
If I move, then the water goes into my boots.
If you move, well, okay, come on back, Pako, because we need to get you to your mom. Come on, come on, come on. Well, now we're going back into our neighborhood of human beings after taking delight in this invasive species and grazing upon a tree. So bye everyone. Where are you going, Pako?